What's going on, YouTubers? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Natural Born Thriller. And I want to apologize, first of all, to bring you this Impact Wrestling review, the show from October 20th, 2020. I would have done this earlier the week, but um, just didn't have the time, unfortunately. So here I am doing it live. Yeah, just why not? I'll do it live. Um, the show, like I said, from October 20th, 2020. They're in Nashville, Tennessee for this show. Um, Josh Matthews and Matt Ray on commentary, and this is not an ordinary Impact Wrestling show because this was the Go Home Show edition. We're to the Go Home Show till we get to Bound for Glory. That's going to be on the Saturday night, by the way, tomorrow night. Around maybe 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. I got to look at the timeline of it. Obviously from my area. But I already ordered it. I did order the pay-per-view um on Fight TV, and I can't wait to see it. It cost me $40. And yep, can't wait to see the pay-per-view. But question is, did the show do it for me, leading up for Battle for Glory, and other shows also that they did as well, especially that the Hope on the Road of their Victory Road event that they did on Impact Plus. Well, regardless how they present it or not, how they produce, how they booked it, and how they you know how it was or not. I will go through on the show itself. Let you know how I feel about the show, and to let you know how interesting I was of it itself, which is to lean up for the Battle Glory. And then later on today, by the way, folks, later on tonight, I will do another live show right here on YouTube. This time it will be about predictions for Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2020. So, that being said, folks, let's get into the show. Basically, did this show do it for me? Or chance to make me want to go spend $40 on Fight TV to watch Bound for Glory, even though I was going to either way. But did this show do enough for me to do so? I'll get to it when we get to it. Basically, at the very end. So the opening show, they show Heath versus Cousin Jake versus Hernandez versus Alicia Edwards. Yes, you heard me right, folks. Alicia Edwards in this match. Oh, and also you got the Man Beast, Ryan. I'm watching this match, and I see myself, Alicia Edwards looks so out of place in this match. She's so tiny. And yeah, she's a woman, I get that. But you look at this and like, say to myself, what a joke. And I get it. It's to promote the Cold Shot Gauntlet match for Bound for Glory. And she's in the match. I get it. But looking at her in this match, other dudes in there, like you could have added another woman in the match here. Hell, you could have added Kier Hogan in this one, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be in the match too. Otherwise, what else you gonna do with Kier Hogan for Bound for Glory? Yes, I'm still a fan of Kier Hogan, despite how he's been poorly booked on Impact Wrestling for the last few years. But I don't know what she's gonna be doing for Bound for Glory. I'm assuming she's gonna be in the match, at Bound for Glory. Otherwise, why else will you do this Chloe Shaw Gauntlet match if you're not gonna include her in there? I mean, she was part of it last year, and I thought she did a decent job in there. But is she gonna be in it this year? I don't know. That's something we have to figure out. Once we tune in on Saturday. But I digress. But the point is, Alicia Edwards in this match, she just looked out of place in this match. And I guess, and by the way, it was a 5-way match. By the way, I should say that a 5-way match. You could have added one more way in the match to make it a 6-way match. So, and then, by the way, in this match, what was this match to be about? Well, I didn't know what was it about because I came a little late watching the show, but basically the stipulation is the winner of this match will get the number 20 spot. So basically, we're gonna have 20 competitors in this match. Even though I'm pretty sure they have more than 20 competitors on the roster, they could have easily done like 25 more maybe. I mean, basically five more to make it 25. That's what I'm trying to say. Ray Robinson is in the chat. What's up? Forgive me, boy, folks. I'm a little tired. Which is why I'm doing this right now, so I can go. I can go take a nap. So at this, I'm gonna take a nap. So, anyways, so the match itself, I didn't care about the match that much. Alicia Edwards didn't look didn't look great in the match here. Not because of how small she is, but just where she was acting in the match. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. But in the end, it was Hernandez winning the match, and I know the highlight of the match here was that Rhino hit a gore on Alicia Edwards. It was supposed to be for Hernandez, but because Alicia Edwards got gore, because Hernandez got out of the way, Rhino looked at shock. Because of shock, Hernandez gets the win by a roll up on Rhino and gets the win. So Hernandez, who's going into Bound for Glory at the Korea Shot Gauntlet match as the 20 between the final participant in the match. So that's gonna be a lose-lose situation there if Heath and Rhino win, because the stipulation is if Heath or Rhino don't win this match, not only Heath doesn't get a contract, but Rhino will be gone too from Impact Wrestling. So there you go. So yeah, I didn't care about the match, folks. But then we get an interview of Jimmy Jacobs interviewing the self-proclaimed TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Moose, who got the title back by the way. Moose didn't look like he was gonna be there. He basically, was just answering questions pertains to Jimmy Jacobs' questions to prepare for him to answer, and he did. And they asked him, if doing okay, whatever, he doesn't seem happy birthday, and then Moose snapped on him and storms out of there. And that was it. And I thought that was good. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Jimmy Jacobs gets kidnapped by EC3 followers. They put a sack on his head, a black sack on his head, put him in the truck and drove away. And I didn't think we was gonna see it later on, but we did. We'll get to that. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. It was very interesting. Just give me one moment, folks. Let me take care of this. All right. Let's get back to this now. Johnny Bravo, he's frustrated. He's furious that no one is doing a good job pertains to planning the wedding of Rosemary and Johnny Bravo. That's coming next Tuesday. I'm gonna be dreading when that happens. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. And I'll get to the part Rosemary and Havoc. We get to that part. This is ridiculous. Yeah, he's upset. Johnny Bravo and everything, and Ty Bravo shows up. By the way, hopefully Ty Bravo is doing okay. I saw the burn marks on her hands. She had a unfortunate accident that burned her hands and then her face. Hopefully her face is okay. That's by the looks of her Instagram picture, I think her face is doing okay. But then again, it's makeup on her, so I don't know. But I hope she looks all right. We'll see the results of how good she looks. Not bound for glory, just for tomorrow on Saturday. But yeah, it was some kind of incident happened at her house. I work for candle light, whatever. I don't know what happened with that one, but she got burned. She basically suffered a 2nd-degree burn. Her hands doesn't look that bad, but hopefully her face didn't look that bad either. But yeah, she's all right though. So God bless that. But yeah, but Ty walks in and she's like, she's shocked that that Bravo is being rude and all that and everything. and he walks off and everything. Like the wedding's over and everything. Well, I hope it's over, but it ain't gonna be over, folks. It's not gonna be over. Ty Bucker is like, I, I'm sure, I hope I wasn't acting like that to him. That whatever. I didn't care for. I did not care. It's stupid. Rosemary versus Havoc. If Rosemary wins, then Havoc must help, to revive Father James Mitchell. So basically, Rosemary and Havoc is going to revive Father James Mitchell. Why? Because Rosemary needs a minister for the wedding of for her and Johnny Bravo, and her solution is to bring back Father James Mitchell, the same Father James Mitchell that you know you know for that made Rosemary's life live in hell, and Havoc and Sue Young's life live in hell, and Rosemary, Havoc, and Soo Young did everything they can to get rid of Father Mitchell, and they did. It's like an eternity too, about folks, but it was not that long ago. It was months ago that happened during the pandemic, where we all keep ourselves quarantined. Um, but yeah, I'm like, and then we fast forward, a couple months later, and now all of a sudden they want to bring him back. And what do they expect us to believe here? That if Father just were to come back, is he going to agree to help Rosemary and Johnny Bravo get married? Let's see how they going to explain that story. How they explain this about why can't Sherlock turn heel on the Edwards. But the match happens. The match was decent, and as you expected, Rosemary wins. So, which means logic out the window. Now we gotta see how they're gonna revive Farges Mitchell and let's see how they could try to convince Farges Mitchell to agree to help Rosemary and Johnny get married. This wedding is gonna be a living hell. No point intended. Um. Oh yeah, Jimmy Havoc. I mean, not Jimmy Havoc. Excuse me. I always get the mix up by the way. Jimmy Havoc, Jimmy Jacobs, Matt Riddle. Um. No, actually, Mike Riddle. I was about to say Mike Riddle, not Matt Riddle from WWE. I'm talking about Mike Riddle. Um. Came in and said, "What the fuck is the difference?" You know? Sorry, folks. I'm tired too. I apologize. But Jimmy Jacobs was sent to meet with EC3, and the EC3's followers who kidnapped him again from the Impact Zone to an undisclosed location where we were at. Um, and the interview was about EC3, where he forced him to conduct an interview with him, and basically it was about Moose and about the company itself. Um, and I don't. Yeah, that was the whole point of it. I thought it was going to lead to something where Jimmy Jacobs is going to eventually come back to wrestle. Maybe he's now just an interviewer for Impact Wrestling. He does other stuff behind the scenes for Impact Wrestling with Don Callis and Scott Boy and whoever else is behind the scenes that has influence of the company. And I'm pretty sure Tommy Dreamer's got some influence too. Who's always there. But yeah, but history lays out on the plans about moves because the match we have is going to be in an undisclosed location, and that was it. It was good. I enjoyed this though. But at the same time, the you know was that even necessary to kidnap Jimmy Jacobs? I don't know. We got Sami Callahan versus Eddie Edwards. I didn't care about this match whatsoever because of Eddie Edwards, of his gimmick. On top of that, they really dropped the ball with Sami Callahan's character, of his new gimmick of the whole ICU hacker. They've been dropped the ball with it since RVD, and it still boggles my mind. When Eddie Edwards, when Eddie Edwards was the Impact World Champion, he's doing this whole open challenge thing. We don't know who's going to accept the challenge. We don't know who's going to be coming out. Also, it ends up being Sami Callahan, and RVD also knew he's going to accept the challenge, and he came out. He was on stage, with Sami Callahan, and took him out. The whole point of Sami Callahan character is that we're not supposed to see him coming, with him in the system of the impact production truck and all that, right? So how the hell already knew about that? And I know it was about months, months ago, wherever it was. Who cares? That was garbage too. And now we are in another garbage feud. What's going on here? And speaking of which, Sam Callahan is the one responsible for this Eddie Edwards a few years ago. The match happens. Didn't care about the match whatsoever. Not saying it was a bad match. Pretty sure it was a decent match, but I didn't care. And then the finish didn't make it any better. So this what happened. The Edwards was going for a Boston Knee party. Callahan grabs his phone. And he tells him stop. He presses the phone. The lights go out. Lights comes back on. Ken Sharp reviews himself on the apron. Eddie Edwards tries to go after him. Ken Sharp falls off the apron. Just for a distraction for Callahan to roll him up for the win. After the match, they beat up on Eddie Edwards. And that was it. I hated it. I hate the finish. I hate this feud. I fucking hate this. This makes no sense of Ken Shamrock to turn heel when he's going into the freaking Hall of Fame of Impact Wrestling. This whole thing makes no sense. Moving on. Roy Raju teams up with Jordan Grace and Chris Bay. Now, if you're watching this match, you're thinking to yourself, by the way, I should mention too, they're going up against William Mack, TJP, and Trey Miguel, which all of them are going to be competing at Battle Corey, and all of them will be competing in a 6-way scramble match for the Expression Championship, which by the way, Roy Raju is the co-holder of the championship. Now, back to holding Jordan Grace, Chris Bay, and Roy Raju teaming up. Now, you wouldn't know that Jordan Grace is a big face because they got Jordan Grace teaming up with two heels in this match. So if you were watching this, you're probably thinking to yourself, "Oh, did Jordan Grace turn heel?" No, she didn't. So this match is stupid to begin with. I didn't care about the match either. This match, there's basically a lot of matches here I didn't care for, except for one, which I'll get to when I get to it. But yeah, in the end, it was I didn't care. Yeah, like I said, I didn't care about the match was for folks. This was a waste. Just like I thought the Roper and Havoc match was a waste because of the stipulation of this whole thing and this whole thing that with the whole logic out the window. The open match, I didn't care about either. But I understand what it's supposed to be about. But again, the reason why I didn't care about that much is because of Alicia Edwards. She was so out of place of that match. That's why I didn't care about the match. But yeah, there were a lot of matches I didn't care about here on this show. And plus, they was doing more of video packages to build for Bound for Glory than they were taking any matches seriously on the show here. And on top of promos too, they did promos to do as well. What changed to not just promos, but promo segments, I should say. You know, to build for Bound for Glory tomorrow night. By the way, like I said, I didn't count the match, but it was William Mack, Trey Miguel, and JP win the match. So there you go. It was Eric Young being interviewed by Gia Miller. Took an interview about something with Swan, the Moy, Edward tends to lead to 4 bound from glory. So he tells her that his attack on Swan and Dr. Moy and others were not part of his plan. Clearly, the delirious, and said and it says that the attacks like that will continue to happen if people get in his way. And also out of nowhere, Rich Swan attacks him and he started a back to this brawl, but it didn't last long because also they bumped into the cameraman outside of the parking lot, I should say. Because started the building, obviously. In the building, it started a fight. And also they got out of the building at the parking lot of the cameraman, and that was it. And I seem so that was it. That's your the best you can do for your home show audition for this important Impact World Championship title match for the main event of Battle of Glory. That's all you can do. Lazy, lazy, lazy build up for Battle of Glory on this show. Not all of it was lazy, but you should know what I mean. Main event time. The North. All Eagle, Ethan Page, and Walking Weapon. Josh Alexander, excuse me. First is the Stone Cold Tag Team. The Good Brothers. Stone Cold, Doc Gallows, and Stone Cold Carl Henderson. Sorry, folks. That's what they just remind me of. They remind me of not just because they're bald, but because they drink beer and when they're basically like the camouflage. It just reminds me of Stone Cold. Oh man, this is the gimmick. But yeah, but it had his tag team match happening, and it was good. All the matches happening on the show here, this is the only thing I love that I enjoyed. Because the rest of the matches I thought was a waste of my time. In the end, it was the Brothers getting the win, and that was it. After the match, we get Ace Austin and Madman Fulton coming out to start the attack on the tag teams, and we get a tag team brawl. Also, we get the Motion Machine Guns coming out too as well. And then the girls on the Motion Machine Guns standing tall in the ring as the heels retreats. The tag teams retreat. Also, in Carl Anderson, shaking the hand of Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley goes to shake his hand, only to get hit with the stun gun. I think it's called either the gun stunner or the stun gun. Actually, I'm confused now. I'm tired. I apologize. But yeah, basically, then the Good Bros was standing tall and they hit the magic killer on Chris Sabin, by the way, and that was it. I was bound for glory. I believe the Tomorrow Wrestling was 5 matches. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 matches. And overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10. This was a lackluster show. I think the show was bad or terrible, garbage. They could have done a way better job to promote Bound for Glory. Besides video packages, video promos, promo segments. Other than that, there were some matches, that was not about Bound for Glory. For example, Rosemary and Havoc. It's about the wedding segment, and they did some and they did wedding segments too. Building up the wedding segments too. I just don't like. I freaking hate weddings in pro wrestling. Yeah, this was a lackluster show. It was solid. Now, it does WWE. Would this a great job for me to do a pay per view, watch the pay per view? No. And well, at this point now, I don't watch WWE anymore anyway, so fuck WWE. But yeah, Impact Wrestling didn't do a good job here that much. But I'm still gonna watch it because I do love the company. Even though I do crap on it sometimes, of the stupidity and all that. But I still, love this company, Impact Wrestling. It's a better alternative than WWE, I'll tell you that. So there you go. Before I go, I want a quick update. We're taking to the card of Bound for Glory. Just pull it up, and I'll get back to you with that. All right, Bound for Glory. 2020, and that's that. I'm gonna go take a nap. But I got Easter first. Just saying. Yeah, I'm just I'm tired. But anyways, okay, here we go. Here's the card. Bound for Glory 2020 for tomorrow night. The Coil Shot Gauntlet match. So far you got AC Romero, Larry D, Alicia Edwards, Cody and cousin Jake Diener, Brian Myers, Tommy Dreamer, Tyler Valkyrie, Tina Dashwood, Heath and Rhino, and Hernandez, and more to be announced or to be determined. Eddie Edwards versus Ken Shinrock, don't care. EC3 versus Moose at that undisclosed location where that's gonna be. I'm excited for that one. And I'm also excited for the shot gauntlet match, by the way. So, because there's gonna be a couple things on there too. A story going in there. 6-way scramble match, the X Division Championship. That's gonna feature Rory Rajul, who's the champion, versus Chris Bay versus Jordan Grace versus JP versus Jim McGill versus Ray Mack. I'm excited for that match. The 4-way tag team match for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Tag team champions themselves, Bullshit Machine Guns versus the Good Brothers versus the North versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. I'm excited for that match. Knockouts Championship title match. The Rosa Rosa, Perazzo, the champion, will defend it against Smiley Kylie Ray. I'm excited for that match. And finally, the Impact World Championship match. That'll be the main event. The World Champion, Eric Young, versus Rick Swan. I'm definitely excited for that match too. Just based on how they booked this match and how they built it up. And there you go, folks. That's it. And that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is the first time you're experiencing yours truly, that's your born thriller right here on YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification button as well. The notification bell for more content that we give to you. If you enjoyed this review on my course, give it a like. So if you didn't like it, to all my haters, give it a dislike. You already know what to do. Either way, thank you for joining me, reviewing me, spending your time of day. You're truly right here. That's your born thriller on YouTube as I try to give you the absolute best content that I can give you. So, that being said, you'll stay well, stay safe, take care of yourself everywhere in the world, wear your mask, love one another, God bless one another, live in peace and harmony for us all. I am out here. Stop for now. For It's a Natural Born Thriller, saying peace in the streets. Take care.